This puzzle lock looks simple, it's just a regular lock, but once you notice the two keys on it, one is actually attached to the shackle and we can't remove the shackle from the lock, and the other one is a broken key. So how are you going to open up the lock with a broken key? This is the Danlock. It's made by a company named Padlock, and you can get it at puzzlemaster.ca. The difficulty of the Danlock is a 9 out of 10 on the scale of 5 to 10. The goal is to figure out how to open it up and how to get it locked back together. So first thing we have to do is just remove this broken key from the key ring. And once we have it off the key ring, if we go and stick the broken part of the key into the bottom and we push it all the way in, it's going to get lost inside of there and we probably won't be able to get it out. So if we push it all the way in, we can take this part and push it in as well. And then once we get it in far enough there, we should be able to open the lock here. Now that we have the lock open, we can take this key off and just lock it back up. But the goal is to put it back together so that we don't have to use this key to unlock it. So as you can see, key is still stuck inside of here. So to get the half key out of the bottom, we have to figure out how to do that. If we take this key and we push it back inside and twist it, you can see there is a hole that goes through the locking mechanism in there. And we need to find something that'll help us open that up. So if we try to untwist this part on here, you can see it's not untwisting until we find out that it has a reverse thread. Now we can open this up and you can see there's a tool that was locked inside of there. All we have to do is push this through the hole on here and we will be able to release the key from the bottom of the lock. Now the interesting part is to go lock it back inside. So if we put this piece back on here and we go and put this piece back on here, there's no way to get this key back on this lock and put this back inside of here to lock it up because this is just going to get stuck again. So we actually have to do one more step before we lock it back up. We can just leave the shackle like this inside of the lock. Then we're actually going to take this key and you can see it's kind of cut in a bizarre way there, and we can actually put it in reverse instead of the right way into the lock. And when we do that, we don't want to push it in all of the way because this can't move the shackle. But if we pull it up ever so slightly at this point here, we want it kind of mostly in, but not all the way in. Now we can twist the key and then we can take the key out at this point, put it back on the shackle, and then now we can just lock it up. To lock it up, all you have to do is take this top part of the half key, give it a twist, and now the shackle is locked. To get the Danlock puzzle lock for yourself, go check it out at puzzlemaster.ca.